Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. That's a lot.
4. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
And so after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep here for thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Watkins, the intended receiver.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Here's Carson.
Get
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Last stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Mike 54. Who that?
Got 3rd down. It's Carson. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Throwing now is Mahomes. Shifts away to his left. Now and got his man complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Yellow.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Running
right. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Double tight, double tight.
We got 4.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his left. He'll run it. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go.
Yellow.
Don't make something worse than what it was.
So 1st and
Double
10
tight,
now
guys,
from the
tight.
30.
4 down, 4 down.
Mahomes going to throw. Being chased out left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Not today.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
Friday.
Outside's coming.
It's Carson.
Coming.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Bang out. Bam.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Mike 280.
Mike 54. I know he ain't got it.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So
Come
a
on,
jump
fellas.
there defensively.
And it's a killer.
Hey,
Watch
move
the
the
football.
Mike,
Don't
check,
move
watch
across
54,
the line
watch
of
54.
scrimmage until the ball
Bring it.
moves.
Bring it.
Good shot.
Now Wilson on first down. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
You feel that?
That last catch
Switch,
short of the
switch,
marker
switch.
by
Left,
just
left.
a yard leaves him with a very
Left,
manageable
left.
2nd and 1.
Left, left.
Throwing is Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
We're scoreless after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out.
Right
there.
there.
Right there. 54 Mike. All day, baby, all day. Check 26, check 26. Switch it.
36 power.
Switch it.
Right.
They're coming.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is caught by C.J. Procise. And he's going to get this one
Here we go.
across
Here
the
we go.
30-yard line.
Here we go.
10 yards and a Seattle first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy
Focus,
rhythm
defense,
throw
focus.
right there, and they
Check
pick up the
nine,
first
check
down.
Right.
On first down, Procise. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
You ready? You ready?
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping
Check
out,
Mike,
picking up some of the
54.
slack.
Gotta go, in and out, let's
Remember
go.
the last drive,
Come
they went
to
3
my
and out.
world. We want it. Come to my world. Check.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far. But 2nd and 13 here. Now Wilson. It's caught. Block it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, figured out where the blitz was coming from and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
No. Off. Kill.
Zebra.
Kill.
On second down, it's Carson. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Check hot route. Check 24. Check 24.
Carson, and this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Kill.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And an alley to run. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, it's Carson. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, 32 yards, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do this.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Yellow.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Tight to the right. Move.
So first and 10 now.
Four down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit it. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll roll him out right. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been the first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. Two extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Know your job.
Throwing again, Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Daniel Sorensen there on the coverage.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half.
Watch 54.
But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taking it about the 16. A good return there, 17 yards.
All day, baby, all day.
And that will come the offense as they take over.
Yellow.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, that's how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Not that time for Watkins, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80.
Mike, 50, Mike.
15.
Let's go.
Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
I'm coming for you, son.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. This is taken at the 18.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited.
So
Let's go.
Intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone set. Both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard over the 25.
I know you felt that one.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Big play coming up. Here's right 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Watch the slant.
Watch
that. Spot that.
And he's got his target. That's more. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the first down in the process.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
That wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Mike 54.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Bang out. Fan.
Here's Wilson. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones, his second sack of the night.
We have seen two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop something big to knock them back on their heels.
Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. He lets it fly for Lockett. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 51 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
To get it to the end zone.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because...
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
One on 1st down. Carson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Bashad Breeland, the one that got him down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They run again with Carson. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that. On 3rd down, it's Carson. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Let's go, boys.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop. 1st down, Carson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Green 80. Check 56. Army. Hey,
Go 14.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Oh, yeah, that's the score, baby. That's it.
Tyler Lockett with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Here's Wilson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
They can't stop us, baby. Every time it's a sack. Come on, fellas.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Four down.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball down this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Interception, baby.
So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Mike's 56. Push him back. Push him back.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Bashad Breeland. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
This is where the coach is walking that line of being calm.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. In a play like that, with how have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic. This is coached in a big way. And pursuing all the way across the field.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes dancing to his left. Now he'll throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Yellow.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Mahomes now to throw. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
Yellow. 180.
Crunch time, defense.
On first down, Mahomes steps away to his left. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Two choke plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center. You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off? Not yet. Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Yellow.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10. Down at the 33.
It's going to be a long day.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Being chased out left. That's complete to Robinson.
Yeah!
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Hey, 50's the mic, 50's the mic.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes dancing to his left. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Mahomes to throw once more. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And this This is blocked by Watkins. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth
Yellow.
down.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Operating from the red zone now, the Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45. He was looking for Watkins that time. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They'll begin the drive with Carson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
Oh, yeah!
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's get them hoes.
They'll keep it on the ground. Carson, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. It's Carson. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Mike 54. I'm coming for you. You mine.
Now again, right side. Carson. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back. He's doing, he's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
On first down, Carson. Chris Jones on the stop. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees.
left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. Third and 5.
Oh, you got deep?
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field.